YouTube, welcome back to another dailyvlog. This is our crew. Welcome back to episode. I wanna say we are on episode. Damn, I don't even know myself. 6 of the late night talk sessions. Kinda sorta. It's not really, but I mean, we can't really call this late night no more. At this point, it's like a late night talk and drive session, you feel what I'm saying? Y'all wonder why I don't drive specifically? Is because this big ass camera gonna slide everywhere. So that's why I don't really drive. I just sit in the car. So that's why I just call it late night talk sessions. Cause I just sit in the car. So, I mean, if I had like a cameraman, yeah, I start to do all that. But that's just me personally. So today's topics will be speaking on someone, having a heart, be who you are. Now, these are the topics I wanted to speak on. Anyway, some more topics. Oh, I got a whole list of them. Y'all just don't know. I got a list of a lot of stuff. But I just want to do these 3 topics for today. And we're going to go from there. First topic, speaking on someone. Now, when I say by speaking on someone, I mean if you have a friend, or if you are a brother, sister, something like that. You a son, daughter, I feel that if someone is speaking on your family members or a friend that you call family, you always supposed to have their back no matter where they are. If they not there, if they there, if they overseas, you are supposed to be that one to defend your friend or whoever you call your friend or your family. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you ain't got too many people that's really gonna count on you. I mean, well, not really count on you, but you ain't got too many people that's gonna really like be there for you per se. Because, a lot of people don't really give a fuck. It's only you versus you. That's it. I mean, that's what the world is. The world is you versus you. I had to tell one of my friends, like, bro, like, you doing all this and all that, like, you need to realize that people don't give a fuck. Like, you have to do it on your own. People don't give a fuck. So, that's just word of advice. But yeah, me personally, if I know for a fact I'm not with my friends and I'm solo dolo, I would not let nobody talk about my partners no matter what, because I know they wouldn't let nobody talk about me. And I'm going to keep it a stack with you. Don't talk about my friends, because my friends ain't got nothing to do with y'all. My friends ain't do nothing to y'all. Like, I had to slap this one guy for talking about EJ. Now, I'm not going to bring up the situation of how it happened, but just know, I handled it myself. I ain't even have to call him. Well, I did call him and tell him, but, I handled that situation myself. Mind y'all, it was back like during 225 day. But I've been supposed to release that vlog, but the reason I didn't is because I didn't like it. So I never released it. But yeah, I don't let people talk about my partners. That's just something that you do. You ain't even supposed to let nobody talk about your mama. You feel what I'm saying? Your grandma. So somebody that you truly love. Don't let people talk about nobody that you truly love. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, that's all you got. And me personally, I'm going to bat you in your stuff. I'm trying not to curse as much, for YouTube. I'm going to bat you in your stuff. That's simply it. It ain't no ifs and buts about it. Don't talk about my people. You heard me? For real. See, that's when people, you got to bring that Louisiana out of me. Like a lot of people be like, oh, you so country, but once I get mad, that Louisiana really comes out of me. Like all that you heard me and the bit and the B, ASS ninjas, that comes out. That comes out. The PUSSY ninjas, oh, that comes out for sure. I'm telling y'all. Next topic, having a heart. Now, when I say about having a heart, I mean like having a heart of like anything. Like, Boosie song, 5'7" with the heart of a lion. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have heart to do what you want to do. No matter if you want to play sports, be a doctor, lawyers, like I said, all types of things. You want to do this business, I feel you gotta have the heart for it. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like nobody is gonna believe it in your heart more than you are. That's it. Like nobody else is gonna believe that you want to be, you know, a successful clothing liner or a successful YouTuber or a successful doctor, police officer, firefighter, whatever you want to do, you know, or if you want to do MMA and boxing and all this stuff, you got to really have the heart for it. You feel what I'm saying? And just have like the heart of being like genuine towards people, because a lot of people ain't genuine towards people. It's hard to find like real versus fake. Like I said in the last, like we was talking about in the last, you know, in the last episode, it's you don't really have genuine versus fake, man. It's cool to be fake, but it's hard to be real. Like I said, it is. And it's not always you. You know, man, sometimes I feel like sometimes the homeless people don't really be homeless. Most of them. Look, forgive me, Buddha. Look, forgive me. God, forgive me too. But most of them motherfuckers are not homeless. I feel like they just do that shit, park their car somewhere, and just go stand outside for hours begging for change. That's just me. I feel like that they do that, man. No cap, bro. But sometimes I do give them, you know, like $1 or so if I have it, or some spare change that I have in my pocket, or I buy them some food or something. You feel what I'm saying? That's really about it, because it's not really too much you can do to help them, because they put themselves in that predicament. Like I said, you gotta have the heart to take yourself out of that predicament. It's easy to find. It's not easy to find a job in this economy right now because of what Trump did. You know, gas prices going high, food, groceries was already high. You feel what I'm saying? Car parts, that's out of this world now again. Mind you, I broke my side mirror. I forgot to tell you, I broke my side mirror right here on my passenger side. Man, it's a long story short. Somebody hit their trash can and it flipped, and my shit flicked off, and it landed on the ground. And I put it back on, and I thought it was like really messed up, but it got cracks in there. I just need to fix it. I just gotta order a new one. So you know, but man, I'm so serious. Like, you just gotta have the heart for it. Like, just have the heart to do whatever you want. Like, don't be afraid. Cause don't be afraid. We'll talk about that in the next topic. That's my next topic. Fear or slash of being afraid. Don't do that. But we'll talk about that another time. Last topic. Be who you are. I do not stress this out enough. Be who you want to be. Be who you are. I say that because come to the light. You know, like if you are, you know, gay, it's okay to be gay. You feel what I'm saying? It is. Like I said, I have gay friends. It's okay to be gay. Now, do I let them be overly gay? Hell no, not around me. You feel what I'm saying? You can be gay, but don't be overly gay around me, you know. Look, I just be like, hey man, look, boundaries for me, you know, don't twerk around me. That's it. That's really that's it. And don't talk nasty around me either. That's it. Just them two specific things. Other than that, you can do what you want. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care. I want you to be who you are no matter what, you know. Be who you are. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Don't let nobody stress you out. Don't let nobody bring you down. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're going to always be great. I'm telling you, you are. You're gonna be great. You're gonna be amazing. You're gonna be awesome, man. Like no matter what you do, you feel what I'm saying? Like you're gonna be that guy or that girl. You know, live in your truth. So be who you are, be who you wanna be, do what you wanna do. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. I'm gonna keep saying it. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Don't. Because they didn't even know what they wanted to be. Like I said, this is my whole thing between when I say that. It's because, you know, your parents. We're going to use your parents as an example. I feel like most people's parents, you know, didn't have the same opportunities we have to be a content creator or to be, you know, like an actual good doctor. Because, you know, they didn't have like a lot of, you know, some of them didn't have like internet around that time. Or some people did have internet, but they just couldn't afford it. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of people had to read books. But at that time frame, books didn't really give you as much knowledge as the internet did. You know, you feel what I'm saying? So this is why I say that is why I say Be who you are. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise, because nigga, they couldn't even be what they wanted to be. Why? Because they decided to have us. And mind y'all, we didn't ask to be in this world, so don't feel ashamed about nothing. Don't feel ashamed about anything, man. Cause you know, like you can't feel ashamed. That's why I say be who you are. You know, if you like boys, you like girls, you like both genders, you know, you want to be another gender, and you want to be this gender. You know, do what you want. That's it. Do what you feel, please, man. I don't really care. I don't really care. I tell people that I don't care. I have no I have no type of animosity towards nobody. I'm not homophobic. It's just like I said, it's certain stuff that I want you to do, but don't be overly gay. Like it's a lot of people that be overly gay. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that. But it's just like, damn, why do you be overly gay? Why do you wear lashes? Why do you have on a wig? Why do you wear bra? Why do you wear panties? You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you still a man. If that makes sense. You still a man. You know, women too. You want to be a nigga and you wear boxers. You still a woman. I feel like you need to, I feel like both genders should stay with it. But that's just me. Make sure y'all like, comment, new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and join the family. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram too. That's where y'all is being kept up all to date on all my uploads. Like I said, I will start uploading more than once. I think I told myself I'm gonna start uploading at least 2 times a week. So I'm gonna start uploading 2 times a week for y'all. If the blog, even if the vlog is boring or not, you know, I'm gonna start uploading 2 times a week for y'all. Or maybe 3 times, depending on how I feel. Be on the lookout though. But it's your boy Jalen. It been real. To all my partners out there, keep eating ass.